G'day everyone, and how's it going? Zach7 here with another guide video for ArcheAge Unchained, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about, as a beginner, how do you get into crafting and what should I be using my labor on? Because I've seen a lot of these types of questions going on in global chat, and I understand it can be quite confusing for beginners, and when you open up your vocation section, it's quite daunting to look at really. And it doesn't give you much explanation about really what's going on in there. So the first thing you want to do is think about getting into mining. And as you can see in the video here, you want to establish a good mining route. And I'll show you on the map where exactly it is that I'm doing this. But pretty much the first step is going to be just to mine your brains out. And this uses up labor in itself. Also, as you'll see here in a second, I get a Fortuna vein pop-up, and basically once you hit that, you're going to get a whole stack of iron ore all at once, and so that's going to be useful as well. Primarily you'll be getting stone, iron, and a little bit of other bits and pieces like gold ore and copper ore. So the next thing you want to do is go to either the vocation merchant or the seed merchant, and purchase yourself some seeds that you'll be planting on public farms. I'm not really going to go into which ones are the best to get right now, as I don't really know myself. I'm still quite a new player, but some popular ones are the traveler tree and the oak tree. That's what I've been using at least. So you want to go down to your public farm with your seeds and just you can check that board there, check out what kinds of trees can be planted there. But have a look on through the farm. You might be able to find some trees that people have forgotten about. You know, they plant them, they forget about it. But pretty much you're going to try and plant your own seed here. As you can see, I can't actually do it because I've already planted the maximum amount of trees that I can plant until they grow. And these trees here are the ones I planted earlier. Planted the poplar tree. Those trees aren't really very good. This was just some of the first couple of trees that I planted. And it's also worth mentioning quickly that if you have forgotten where you've planted the trees or you want to know how long is left until you can go get them, you can check here in this menu that I show you. Okay, so you've got your ores, you've got your stones, and you've got your lumber. Now you just need to find a crafting station which look like this. Go down to single production at the bottom. Select the item you want to craft, just hit max quality, depending on how many you've gathered, and then just watch the time go by. So the crafting stations can be a bit tough to find at first, but they're pretty much in every major town and even some smaller towns, and they just have like a blue marker above them or a blue glow coming from them. You can see that here in the video. Now obviously the crafting system does go way deeper than this, but a good way to get started as well is to go to this NPC here with the leaf above their head, the Blue Salt Brotherhood, and they'll take you on a quest that not only awards you with the 8x8 farm, but it also teaches you a lot about crafting, and you get a shit ton of EXP while you're doing it too, so there's really no reason not to do it. This quest can be picked up in Halcyona after level 30. So there you go guys, just a really quick and basic guide on what you can be doing with your labor early game, and an introduction to crafting. When I first started the game, I really didn't know what to do with labor or how to get into crafting because it just seemed so complicated. But I find that these basic things are a good way to get started. So hopefully this has been helpful to somebody out there at least. And if it has been, then consider subscribing, leaving a like and a comment, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. As always, have a good day, mates.